Alrighty, guys. Welcome. How we going? Brian? Hoog? Morning. Barry, good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Rich, thanks for coming again, mate. Always good to have you here. Martin, I'm great, mate. How are you? I'm doing very well. Eric, great to see you. How's the music, guys? Volume's good? Voice, volume, how's everything? How is everything for you guys? Hey, Chris. Carlston. G'day, guys. G'day. Look, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to the weekly live stream. If you're, always joining me here, then welcome back. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of our future videos. Don't miss the live stream. I'm actually going to be posting another video now on a Friday. I think I'll post another video on a Friday. Just more of like a finance, trading, just general financial trading related video. So then we'll have three. We'll have the weekly market review. We'll have this live stream. And then we'll just have, the general weekly Friday video talking about finance, trading, all that good stuff. So if you have any questions that you want me to answer in those videos, make sure you get them in the chats and I will find them. Look at that, just made my 3.5% for the week. Awesome. Do I always have a Bitcoin trade running when I start these streams? I feel like I always have a Bitcoin trade running when I start these streams. We saw this like bit of a liquidation here, in this Bitcoin market. Had this liquidation, and remember I spoke to you guys not last week, maybe the week before. Liquidations in a bull market mean entries for us, okay? So we had all these people getting liquidated. I didn't enter immediately. We had these few candles with some nice wicks all around here. Then we had this bullish engulfing candle through the level right here. So right there we had this bullish engulfing. I placed my trade just like this. Caught the entry here. And then I've just taken TP1. So closed TP1 there. Moved my stop loss to break even. And now we've got a free trade running. And that should put me at level 10. Hey, here we go. Level 10. Let's go. Come on. So yeah, level 10. Good to go. Just pick up that 5% this week and nearly at gold. Alrighty then. Martin. Hey, Mark. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, long time, mate. Long time. Thanks for joining again. Dixon, thanks for joining, buddy. Sean. Steven, how are you? Reese, how can I trade BTC? I have a pro account. Reese, all you've got to do is just link a broker that is going to let you trade BTC. So for me, I have linked to the Bridge IC Markets account. I can trade BTC on IC Markets. They've actually got really good spreads on BTC. What's my spread at the moment? Pretty decent spread. Pretty decent spread here on Bitcoin. So yeah, good spreads on BTC for IC Markets. So that's what I'm using right now. We're just waiting on Binance Bridge. Thank you, Steven, for the level 10. Yeah, we're just waiting on Binance. So something to do with the API calls is there's a limit to the number of API calls you can have through Binance. So we need to increase this limit so that we can get this Binance Bridge out. It's fully built on our end. We're just waiting for Binance to give us, those API increase or whatever it is. I don't really know the technicals exactly, but yeah. Cool. So how's everyone's trading going today? Good, bad? Been a good week. I feel like it's been a pretty good week. Market's been moving nicely. For the week. Did you have to set up IC Markets to do that? For me, it says this market is missing from the broker. Yeah, easy, man. Let me show you. Open here, click mapping. Once you're in mapping, then you just type in here BTC USDT. I've already got mine mapped, so it's not actually showing up, but you can see here BTC USDT to BTC USD in icy markets, okay? So you just have to map it. Chris, no Asger today, Chris, just me, buddy. You're doing well on that leaderboard, Chris. You're coming up just behind me, but I did just hit level 10. I don't know if you were here when I hit level 10. It is a great week, yeah, definitely. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Chris, number 5, well done. I still don't know who Magellanic Penguin is. Magellanic Penguin, kind of just hopping over each other here. Oh, mine needs to update still, because I just hit level 10. No worries, Reese. No worries, buddy. Cool. Alright. Anyone got any questions? Any trades you want me to have a look at? Anything that's going well? I've got a fair few trades available here, so we'll start going through them, take a look at them. No worries, bud. No worries, Chris. Alright, bunch of one-day trades. I'm not going to get them triggered in this stream. Mexican peso. I didn't like this trade, I don't think, when I first saw it. Yeah, no, I'm not taking that. You can see here, like, let's just expand this out a little bit. How deep local is cut into global here. You know, we are crossing below at the moment. Weak uptrend. I don't really feel a need to take this trade for that reason, because I've got to think, right, unless right now on this candle it dumps in and comes straight back again, then it's very likely that this local trend is going to be a fair way below the global trend by the time it gets down to here, okay? So that's why I'm not really taking this. I'm thinking, what is this going to look like at the point that this gets triggered? What is it going to look like? And I don't think it's going to look really good. That's just how I feel. Can you look at GU 4 hour? GU 4 hour, yeah, I can look at that. USD Swiss franc 1 day. Hey, Euless, how you doing, man? Welcome. There are no 1 hour sonar trades for a while. Is that okay? Yeah, Mohammed. So these 4 hour and 1 hour trades, they do churn over a fair bit, because they are lower time frames. Now, there are 4 hour trades here. You know, you could trade this here, the NASDAQ. You could trade this US dollar Mexican peso pair here. Yeah, sure, you're probably not going to trade the bonds or this random commodity here, but you know, they do churn over. So it's just about if they're in front of you at the time that you're on the chart, great. We will be having alerts. We've got an alert system like pretty much built, very close to being built fully. Just need to, you know, make it look nice for you guys. We don't want to release something that's not fully complete. So we do have an alert system that's very close to release. So you can set, you know, the plan is that you'll be able to set, you know, if you want to get alerted to 4 hour sonar trades, then you'll get an alert saying a 4 hour sonar trade is now available. Open the navigator to check it out, basically. And that'll be on all time frames, however you want to set it. Yeah, they're coming. All good. They're coming. Cool. All right. Yeah, Brian, alerts are coming. Brian the Beard. Alerts are definitely coming. Chris. Just curious, I can see on Sonar sometimes other cryptocurrency suggestions IC market does not support, or I do not see. Do you recommend any other platform? Chris, if you're trading crypto that's something other than Bitcoin ETH, because Bitcoin ETH, you can trade them pretty comfortably on IC markets, decent spreads, all that kind of thing, good executions. I would probably say Binance. And right now, we're just, like I said before, we've got a Binance bridge. It's built. We just need to work with Binance a little bit here on getting an increase in the API calls. That's all. Yes, Tim. To answer your question, yes. Particular price, we will have this, yeah. Alrighty. Where are we at? Okay, let's go look at these trades. GU 4 hour. 4 hour GU. Pound US dollar. 4 hour time frame. No worries, Chris. Okay, downtrending market, weak downtrend. Let's wait for X mode to load for me. Off this level, I'm guessing here. You want to take that? Don't mind it. Don't hate it. Don't hate the idea. I don't feel the need to take it. There's a couple of things here. We've formed a higher low here. So I don't really love that. It's a pretty weak trend. For me, I can go find a better trend to work with here. There's plenty of better trends that I can work with. So I'm really only concerned about trading in those strong trendy markets, trading around those important levels in those strong trendy markets, okay? That's how I trade. Someone asked me before, do I counter trade the trend, all these things? No, I don't counter trade the trend. I never counter trade the trend. You know, especially a strong trend. I'm not interested in counter trading that. You know, me and Asger had a really good video maybe 3-4 weeks ago now. It was called "Are You Trading Like a Potato?" and he had a really good analogy around counter trading the trend, right? And it was basically just like, if you're trading against the trend, then you're doing something that is not even related to trading. You're basically just out there throwing money into a gambling machine that never stops at the end of the day, okay? So, yeah. I don't counter trade the trend. But yeah, this level here, I'm probably not taking it. I can find a better trending market to work with. For example, the Bitcoin trade that I was just in now. Yeah, Mark, that's right. Yeah, depending on what account you want to trade with, you'll have to switch between them, exactly. Okay. Where are we at? We had a 1 day. Someone wanted me to look at a 1 day trade. All right, dollar franc. Dollar franc, 1 day, US dollar, Swiss franc. Let's go. Looks strong. Yep. For sure. 100%. I take this any day of the week. On this trade here, don't be surprised if this trade recalculates to look something a little bit more like that. You know, a level might come in here and this come down to that point, or it might look something more like this, where TP1 basically moves up. But I think a level will likely come in there, you know, based on my experience with X mode, and kind of like having an understanding of how it's going to move. Usually some sort of level comes in here and the algo will probably recalculate. If you're not in the trade yet, just change the entries based on the recalculation if it does happen. If you are already in the trade and the trade's triggered, just let it run, let it play out, don't change anything, okay? But yeah, this is great. USD Swiss franc, strong uptrend, great level, nice bullish move through the level. It's everything I want to see. How do I clear the levels? Oh, how do you clear these levels? Complete the daily quests. Complete the weekly quests. The weekly quest is where you get the experience. It's where you really get the experience. So, yeah, complete those weekly quests. Make your profit in each week, and that's how you'll move through the levels. I think the fastest I've seen someone get to level 4 is like, I think someone did it in like 3 days or something like that when we first released the XP system. So, yeah, it's you can move through the levels pretty fast. Don't worry about that. Awesome. All right. Cool. We got the messages coming in. All right. How do I clear the levels? We talked about that. BTC USD, please. Swinky Manor. Swinky Manor, is it? Swinky Manor. BTC. We were just looking at BTC at the start of the stream. I just had a trade on that was running at the time. It's still running right now. I just took TP1. It was a 1 hour time frame trade. So I just took the trade off here. You know, I spoke about this a little bit before. We had this very swift liquidation. So this is basically, you know, whenever you see something like that, it's liquidations. There was also some people talking about, you know, the liquidations data as well from the exchanges. So this is liquidations. Liquidations in a bull market are entries for us. So what we had here is we had a bullish engulfing candle through the level, caught the entry here on that candle, on that wick, punched straight up. I had TP1 sitting in there. So it's taken TP1, I moved my stop loss to break even, heading up for TP2 now, so hopefully we do get there. This is a nice looking candle. It's looking good, so we'll see what happens, huh? The strategy does work, Sean. You're either placing trades on a time frame that is too low, you're getting overexposed likely on those time frames during periods of volatility. If you're not making money, you need to just trade on the high time frames, because we know the high time frames work, okay? We know the high time frame work. We've got the data saying the high time frames work. All right? They absolutely work, Sean. So you need to be trading on high time frames if you're not making money using the strategy. Are you saying I don't have a stop loss, Sean? This thing? Right there, bud. Alrighty then. So, what's Marwin? What's your analysis on how the candles have reacted at that entry level, Tom? Sorry, Marwin, I'm not sure which one. Martin, thoughts on pound AUD 4 hour, looks like a lovely short. Pound Aussie dollar. Oh, 4 hour. What? Are you sure? I don't think so, mate. Am I reading it wrong? No, I don't think so. Eco starts working very, very well. Awesome. Reese. That's right. Marwin, USD Swiss franc. USD Swiss franc. We're looking at this here. Yeah. Marwin, the level. Yeah, so look, we got this bullish move through the level here. So this bullish engulfing candle through the level. Overall, I really just love how trendy this market is. You know, it's a strong trend right now, looking really good. You know, this is really bullish. This is like parabolic move really here, okay? Approaching a great, you know, it's a great level. I'm happy with it. We've got respect of the level in the past over here. So, you know, I would take this trade every day of the week. Absolutely. Oh, Euro pound Martin. Carlston. Thanks, Carlston. Simmons bookings. Sean, calm down. That's right. You got to be driving the bus. You've got to drive the bus, guys. We'll give you the tools. We'll give you all the tools, but at the end of the day, you're driving the bus, okay? You are the one in control. You're executing these trades. We'll give you all the tools that you need in order to do it. But, you know, at the end of the day, you're responsible for these trades. You're responsible for driving that bus, okay? And I think that's the best way for it to be. That's absolutely the best way for it to be. Euro pound 4 hour. Let's look at Euro pound, Martin. Oh yeah. I think it's nice. Let's just zoom out a little bit. Yeah, absolutely, Martin. I think it looks a good level. It looks a good level to me, for sure. Looks a good level in a good trend. I'm liking it, definitely, Martin. Sean, you're wrong. Yep, we went through that. No worries, Marlon. Carlston, not only that, but the wealth of knowledge I've gained from Breakfree Trading team is priceless. Thanks, Carlston. We appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Thanks for the support. Alrighty then. New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc, 15-minute time frame. Let's look. All right, so BRC trade here. Drawing my box. Remember, we went through BRCs last week. So what are we looking for? Number one, an uptrending market, okay? Number one, uptrending market. Bump, bump, bump. Potentially there, maybe. Higher highs being formed. Fantastic. We've got respect of the level in the past. Excellent. Here, 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 here. Perfect. That all checks out. We've got the local and the global with us. Low uptrend here. Let's just have a look at the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so we're buying here the resistance on the 1 hour time frame. I'm probably waiting here to see for that resistance to disappear, or see how price reacts at this level here. Right now, it's still acting as a resistance, so I'd be buying resistance on the higher time frame. So I'm probably not going to take this immediately, just for this reason here. Just because we've still got this 100% alignment level. It's so close to changing, though. It's so close to changing. Very close. Very close. Because what I don't want to see is something like this here. This type of thing happen again. This little consolidation, punch it back down into that support, and then that would be your buy there. See this here? This price action there? Something similar happened here. Punch it back down into this like consolidation zone in there kind of thing. So that's what I don't really want to see. And it's more likely while we've got this 100% alignment resistance sitting here as well. All right. Okay. Let's see how my Bitcoin trade's going. Don't forget to drop a like here, guys, as well. It's fine. Don't really need to worry about this too much anymore. We've got my stop at break even. I can just not worry about it, move on, find another market to trade. Looking for a nice trend to trade around. Let's look at the Nasdaq here. Nasdaq 100. Nope, not taking this. Not taking this. Let's look at RTD. A couple of reasons here. Let's just draw a box around our entries. Let's draw a box around our entries and count the number of times that this trade has played out. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 times this has played out. This would be pushing in for the fifth time it played out, and that's one of the rules we went through in the academy, watching out for those repeated trades. And then you can see here, when we're looking at the RTD, all these times that it's played out in the past, great trade. We've got RTD well below. Great trade. We've got RTD well below. Starting to cross to the upside. Now we've got the RTD actually crossed above. The local RTD crossed above the global RTD, and we've got a sideways moving market. I'm not taking this trade in this case. Of course, it could play out. Certainly, it could play out. However, it's just not the type of market I want to trade in terms of a strong, trendy market. Yeah, that's right, Euless. Definitely. What do you think of gold? Short it to the ground. Short the gold rock. What are we looking at? XAU USD. Is it a sonar trade? Or are we just looking at it in general? Let's look. Sorry, Euless, I'm not sure which one. In general. Yeah, sure. I mean, right now I'm not doing anything. Not doing anything in this market right now, okay? If I'm looking at 4-hour time frame, certainly not doing anything. 1-day time frame. Not doing anything right now, but I will place this trade here. If it comes back to it, absolutely will place this trade here. People just love buying gold. Some people are just addicted to buying gold, whether or not it's downtrending. Like, people just love buying this shit. It's ridiculous. People love buying it and just getting liquidated every single time. Yeah, but right now, there's nothing to do. Why is there nothing to do right now? We're in a great downtrend, of course, but right now, we're sitting right on this support level here. So if I were to be selling right now, I'd be selling into support. All I'm doing is I'm waiting for that deviation. I'm waiting for the deviation that we spoke about in the weekly market review, away up into my important level here to punch it back down again. That's what I'm waiting for right now. That's all I'm waiting for right now. And maybe it never happens. Maybe we break this low here and we continue on to the downside. If that does happen, what are we doing then? Oh, what are we doing if we break this low here and we continue on down? We're looking for a BRC trade around there, okay? Comes down here, consolidates a bit, comes back up. We get the deviation. That turns into a resistance level. We sell it from there. Assuming the trend all looks the same, everything like this, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, right now, nothing to do. Just waiting. Sitting back, waiting, chilling. Don't stress too much about it, eh? Sort the new resistance. Exactly. You've been full buying. Come on. Don't full buy Gold Rock. Don't full buy Gold Rock. Don't do it. Yeah. So, sure, it's a double bottom. Okay? Potentially, it's a double bottom. It's not a confirmed double bottom yet, right? But, you know, either way, what we're not doing right now is we're not buying it because it's a downtrend. We're not selling it because it's support. All we're doing is we're waiting to see what the market gives us. If the market gives us a deviation back up, bang, we short it. If the market gives us a break through this level here, we short it from there. We're just waiting to see what the market's going to give us, okay? We're not chasing after the market. We're not trying to buy random places. We're not trying to sell random places. We're just waiting to see what the market gives us and then reacting to that, okay? Just always remembering we're just waiting to see what the market's going to give us. Jack, how we doing? How are you? Speaking of metals, there was a palladium trade on Sonar recently. Could you share your thoughts on XPD USD2? Yeah, I've never really looked at this market before, to be honest, but I can look at it now. Palladium looks bullish. Oh, that looks like a great level to buy. Oh. What a shame it missed that entry. What a shame. Unlucky. Oh well, that was the deviation. That was the deviation right there. Just got unlucky. Missed the entry, but that looks like a beautiful level. Look at this trend. That's nice. We got the beautiful deviation, just not deep enough to get our entry. We got the respect here of the market previously. You know, it all adds up to look like a really good trade, a really good level to trade off, a really good trade thesis. It's just we missed the entry. Deviation just wasn't deep enough, and so be it. We're not going to go chasing after this. We're not going to go chasing after it. Okay, we're just going to wait for the next deviation, and we're going to capitalize on that one. That's all we're going to do. Yeah, I missed it. It's all right. Can you please turn off X mode? Not many have done the dojo. The dojo's not around anymore, Chris. So, no, I'm not turning off X mode because I use X mode all the time to... I honestly, when I first started trading with Breakfree Trading, I always had X mode and strategy mode on at the same time, just so I got an idea of what X mode and what strategy mode is telling me, and I could use them in conjunction with each other, okay? I think really, if you want to learn X mode, that's the absolute best way to do it. Trade the strategy mode trades, and just recognize what X mode is telling you, and then it'll start forming in your brain, you know, what you should be doing when you're just trading X mode by itself, basically, okay? So Dojo's not a thing anymore. When is Dojo coming back? Travis. Dojo, as it was previously, is not coming back, but we do have a different idea we're actually building out right now. We've got a different idea that's going to be very, very cool, and I think everyone's going to really like it. It's going to be a more personalized experience than what Dojo was, okay? So we're working on that right now. You will be notified as soon as we have finalized everything we're working on, okay? Don't worry. Where are we at? Sorry, I've lost track of the comments. Can you turn off X mode? No. Can we wait RSS or we long if for SSS? 100% sir. Well, we can trade around neutral levels as well. Lots of great trades happen around neutral levels. 75% alignment levels are really great as well. Like I suggested, turn on X mode and strategy mode at the same time if you're asking about what levels to trade around, and then this is going to give you a really good idea of what to trade around, okay? So of what we're looking for here, what we're looking for when we're trading X mode, because it's going to line up very, very, very well with the strategy mode trades is what you'll notice, okay? These are not two different strategies. These are one and the same thing. One is just the backbone of the other one, okay? X mode creates strategy mode. X mode is like the data points that create strategy mode. The coach is on fire with knowledge. Thank you, Muhammad. I appreciate it. Thank you for your support. Can you... Yeah. You can turn off X mode right there. If you don't want to see X mode, if you don't want to, do what if you don't want to do what I just suggested in terms of having X mode levels on while you're looking at the strategy mode trades, that's perfectly fine. If you're just starting and you just want to see something like this, really clean, really easy to follow, then just click here where it says X mode and that'll just simply turn it off for you. Turn it back on just like that. These missed entries still count as repetition of our level, right? This type of thing here, not really. I wouldn't really call this a repetition of the level, to be honest. Look, if it kept doing this and it kept doing just going above this level like that, then I would kind of be a little bit worried. I'd start to think, all right, well, is this due to break, and how deep is it going to break when it does break? Because, if it does break, what's the depth of this break? Is it all the way to there? Is it somewhere around here? Likely that this stop gets taken if we get this repetition over and over again. You know what? I think it's unlikely that these type of repetitions miss the levels like this all the time. It's highly unlikely, so yeah. Spend your stimulant. But in the meantime, you're talking X mode stuff and we haven't done any trading on it. Yeah, so there's a training in the academy. There's an X mode training video in the academy. It's called X mode and RTD. It gives you a good overview of what X mode is telling you. So I would definitely recommend going and having a look at that video, reviewing what that video says, and then that's going to give you a good idea of what I'm kind of talking about here. It's going to give you an idea of how to read X mode, and then you can basically relate that knowledge into what I'm saying here when I'm looking at these charts, okay? The training is, that training in the academy is the exact same level of training that Asger gave me when he first showed me X mode a few years ago now. Yeah, use this as your X mode training. Use this as your X mode training. I talk a lot about these things, so you'll pick some things up. I feel like GU trend is becoming too weak to take it. What's your thoughts? GU, pound US dollar. Yeah, I wasn't gonna take this one on. This was an extension trade. I wasn't gonna take this one. if it played out again, but could work. Looks to be crossed over to an uptrend now anyway, so if you're in it, I wouldn't let it get past here, to be honest. It's in an uptrend. Local anyway. Hello, Tom. Do you guys have something like copy trade? We don't. No copy trade. No copy trade. That's not what our mission is. You know, our mission isn't to create a bunch of, a group of copy traders. Our mission is to create a group of people that are able to trade in their own right, and they're using a well-designed software in order to learn this skill, in order to assist them in the market, you know, because we've got a lot of things mentally, as humans that we just fuck ourselves on, right? We just screw up a lot as humans. And this is what the software is designed really to help you stop. It's designed to help you stop shorting uptrends, buying, going long in downtrends, selling support, buying resistance, all these kind of things, all these basic errors that we just love to do as human beings, right? And that's what really the software is there to do, and to help you mature and grow as a trader in your own right, basically. So, yeah. Did I take pound Aussie dollar? What time frame was it, Benno? Silver dollar short. Silver dollar short on the hour. Let's have a look, eh? Yeah. Placed. Already placed. Let's see if it catches, hey? Yeah, of course, Jack, I can. Yeah, I've got that placed. I'll take that. I will take that trade. Let's look. What was that market that we were looking at? NASDAQ. NASDAQ 100. This was repeated a few times, wasn't it? Was it 1 hour? Oh, I think it was 1 hour. 4 hour. Yeah, so when I'm looking at a repeated trade, okay, what I'm really doing is I'm looking at the structure, okay? So if, let's say, this structure broke at this point here, the structure broke, it moved up like this, and then came back down, and then tested like that, I would call that a fresh test. I'd call that a fresh test of the level. All right, without this structure breaking though, and a continual repetitive hit against this level, and also now, notice we've got this kind of like higher lows now forming as well. With this repetitive hit against the level, I'm calling this retests until this structure breaks. If on this time the structure breaks, moves up here, then comes back down and then retests again, and we're back into a downtrend, like right now we're sideways. But if we're back into a downtrend when that happens, that's the point at which I'd call it a fresh test, and maybe I'll look for an entry at that stage. But yeah, that's kind of... I less worry about how far back I'm looking, and I'm more worried about the market structure until the level break, at the point at which the level breaks, basically, if that makes sense to you. Hopefully that makes sense. Just the break at the structure is when I would stop calling it a repeat. Cool. 4 hour trade on silver, was it? Or pound Aussie dollar, or not sure. Cool. All right, where are we at? Bitcoin. What's going on my Bitcoin trade? Looking good. This will be good. 1 hour XAG. Yeah, 1 hour XAG, yep. Hey, here we go. We got an entry. Got a couple of entries here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's triggered. We'll see how it plays out, huh? Let's see. New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc. Did we talk about this trade already? I think we did. That's a good looking level, good looking trade. Yeah, nice. Bit of gold trade here on the 1 hour time frame. 15-minute time frame, sorry, 15-minute. I'm going to throw that in as well. I'm going to throw that in. This is a good looking move here. Oh, what's going on? I'll just send a message. Clicking too fast. Oh, Rich, just hit TP on EJ by 3%. Nice, man. Well done. What time? Was it a Sonar or X mode trade of yours, Rich? Did I overplace these trades? What's the name of this playlist? This is actually just like one of those chill mixes on YouTube. I have YouTube Music is what I, instead of like Spotify and stuff, I have YouTube Music. So it's like some chill playlist. That's what it usually is for me anyway. It's like an hour mix. So yeah. USJPY long. You're on USJPY long. Okay, cool. USJPY, USDJPY. Where are you long? Where are you long in this market? Whoever said they're long USDJPY, who is it? Bandle. Are you long there? Yeah. Don't know about that one. See a lot of bot trading nowadays with scalping strategies or arbitrage. What do you think about it? You know, I don't really have much of an opinion on it, to be honest with you. I don't have much of an opinion, sorry. I don't have an opinion. I haven't really thought too hard about it. How about Aussie dollar, US dollar on the 1 hour time frame? Aussie dollar. I try not to think too much about things I can't really control, you know? If I can't control something, I don't try to control that thing. If I know that I can't control it, you know, I can't control the bot trading or whatever scalping arbitrage strategies so I don't try to control them. I can't control what the market's going to do next, so I don't try to control what the market's going to do next. All I do is just trade what's in front of me and yeah, just let it do its thing. 1 hour time frame, Aussie dollar, US dollar. Yeah, we're starting to see a little bit of volatility now, okay? So this volatility either continues and we find the next level here, or here even, if we're still in a trend, if we're still in a downtrend. We've got the volatility we needed to punch us into these levels, right? Now, on these low time frames, this is where we can get hurt if the volatility continues. If the volatility now subsides, because we punched into the levels, and then, you know, we continue on with the overall trend. Perfect. But if the volatility continues, we've got to be prepared to take the next trade. Yuli, my bad, because I think you already looked at GA, but on the 1 hour time frame, would you consider that hard end level broken and turn to support? GA. Let's have a look, eh? Pound Aussie dollar. Yeah, what I want to do is check the next time frame up. Yep. For sure. GA. Looks good. Are you talking about here? I hope you do. I assume you're talking about here. No. I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. Got a bullish engulfing through the level. I'm pretty happy with it. That's doable. That's doable. Below this structure, you know, we've got our stop below this structure here. Looks good. Daily long I saw on Sonar. Oh, okay. Not sure which one. Have a look at our silver. All right, we got our entries. Now, like I said, the volatility either continues and we get stopped out here, or the volatility now subsides. We had our deviation, and then we punch down into our take profit levels. Okay, it's all about what the volatility does here. If the volatility continues, maybe there's a trade that comes up around here somewhere, perhaps around there. But if the volatility doesn't continue, then we're in for a good trade. I've been on the discovery plan for 3 months now, but thinking the pro will return more profit. Look, Benno, the pro plan's great if you want to trade, you know, different markets and be able to get exposure to different trending markets, okay? It's great. It's great if that's what you want. You know, because you've got those markets that, you know, like gold, strong downtrend right now. There's a lot of short opportunities in gold. You know, we've got silver right now, which we're trading. We've got Bitcoin, strong uptrend. You know, been some great trading on Bitcoin. But, you know, if you're just starting out, then the discovery plan's still really great. You know, you can get a really good understanding of what we're doing here. It's not very expensive. It's very cheap, $70 a month. And then once you get your feet under you a little bit better, and if you do want, you know, those other markets, the equities, things like that, then jump into the pro plan for sure. But I mean, for me, like, the pro plan is absolutely worth it. Just have Bitcoin. Just have Bitcoin. It's absolutely worth it. Shit, this silver trade's ripping, isn't it? Might get stopped out, but look, first candle, never judge a trade on the first candle. Remember, guys, never judge a trade on the first candle. You were thinking more about the smaller time frames, Benno. Yeah. Yeah, if that's what you want to do, if you want to start trading smaller time frames, you know, at the end of the day, you're going to have the most success trading on the 4-hour and the 1-day time frame. Absolutely, the most success trading on those higher time frames. But if you do want to get into those lower time frames, but you just got to make sure you're still taking those high time frame trades, especially when you're first learning. You have to be taking the high time frame trades. Euro SEK. Can you give me a time frame? Sonar trade, just in general. Let's look. Exotic. What's going on here? Did I just place one entry, or what did I do? I don't even know what I'm trying to do here. Looks like a great trend, but I have no idea why that entry is sitting there. Just wondering what your thoughts are on some equities like Amgen. It hit skies on 28th January on 1 day time frame. What do you think? Do you think it'll get there again? I don't know anything about Amgen, but we can look at the chart. Let's look. You're talking about this here. It looks pretty rangy right now, to be honest. It looks pretty range bound right now. And yeah, I probably wouldn't take that trade because look at this range. That it looks very choppy to me. This just looks choppy. Even though yes, we've got the RTD telling us it's a strong trend. When I just look at it, I'm like, it's a bit choppy. It's as soon as I look at this, I'm just kind of like, it's not really something I'd love to trade. The market I'd love to trade is something that does something like this, right? It's uptrending, we get these consolidations, we get an uptrend, we get a consolidation, just these nice patterns forming in these strong uptrending markets. That's what I'd love to trade. And this doesn't look like something I'd really love to trade. Seeing that RTD makes me feel like we're about to have the craziest rejection in the next hour or so. We'll see, of course. Yeah, we'll see. We might lose this trade. We might lose this silver trade. But we might win it as well. Who knows? I never judge a trade on its first candle. Never judge a trade on its first candle. We'll just see what happens. You know what? And like I said, what do we do if we lose the trade? If we lose the trade, I'd say either that or there is the next level that we're trading around. So if we lose, we're just coming in and finding the next trade. Find the next trade. That's all. Exactly, Pro Planner's way to go. I've been trading with demo on lower time frame and it was great. With the higher time frame, it's like a lot of opportunities didn't hit yet or past the option. Yeah, look, you're going to have less hits in a week, like less entries in a week when you're trading those higher time frames. But when you do get those entries though, when you get those entries, they're going to be great trades. They're going to be great trades. When you get that deviation that's, just enough to get that entry on the 4 hour or the 1 day time frame, they are absolutely going to be great trades. Okay? You're going to have less entries, but when you do get them, it's absolutely worth it. It's absolutely worth it. So you do trade exotics. I was under the impression you would stay away from them. I guess it's subject. Mark, interesting you say this, Mark. I was reviewing some data the other day and I just saw that exotics, they move kind of well for the algorithm. So I've been playing around with a little bit lately, just seeing how I feel with them. The exotic side of things. I'm not going in and just yeeting my way into all the exotic trades I can find, but, the data doesn't tell me anything other than there's been some great trades on exotics lately. You're right with 1 day and 4 hour. Yeah, they're amazing. They are. They're great trades. They're really great trades. 1 day and 4 hour time frames. So yeah, it's Mark. I've just been seeing some data really recently that has made me rethink my stance on the exotic side of things. So, I've got to be flexible with these things. When there's an opportunity to be had, I'm gonna test it out and see what happens. So yeah. Chris, Thank you. No worries, Chris. No worries, buddy. Alright. Well, I mean, again, we tore through an hour. I don't know how we tore through an hour so fast. But I'm probably just going to sit here for a little bit longer, see how this silver trade plays. I am tired. To be honest, I've been mostly trading 15-minute Sonar, and I'm lazy. I am lazy, and still I am in massive profit, Damien. Yeah, I'm Simmons book. Damien, you are Simmons bookings, I guess. Yeah. Look, all the Sonar trades, they're good trades, okay, guys? They're great trades. You're going to have better success with the higher time frames. Doesn't mean that, the lower time frames are bad trades at all. You just have to be aware of how the market's moving at the time and be prepared to be flexible with how the volatility plays out and how the market plays out, and be in front of it so that you're ready to take that next trade. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. These things are getting more fun, Tom. What things? What things, Yuli? These streams, the streams are getting fun. I'm glad. If the streams are getting fun, I'm very happy to hear that. I'm very happy to hear that. They're fun for me as well. It's fun to come on here and talk with you guys and, trade with you and show you what I'm doing. And yeah, I just feel like I'm always trading Bitcoin when I'm on these streams, though. I feel like I'm always trading Bitcoin. But there's nothing wrong with that. It's in a great trend, so why not? Why not? What new updates will we see soon? The next update is alerts. Alerts is next. Alerts. And then Binance Bridge as soon as we can get the stuff we need to do with Binance done. Like I said, it's built on our side. We just need to work with Binance a little bit here to get the API limit increased. And then after that, probably a big update after that. A big update. A very cool big update. That's all I'm going to say. How about Bitcoin Cash? It's much cheaper to trade. What do you mean? Can you clarify what you mean, Bitcoin Cash? Bitcoin Cash, I'm not trading Bitcoin Cash. I don't buy Bitcoin Cash. There's only one Bitcoin, and that's Bitcoin. Alerts, yeah. Coming. Pretty much done. Yeah, Eric. Alerts. Email, SMS, push notification. No, not the big one. Alerts is next, and then something massive. Tease, yeah, that's right. Sonar for custom watch list, please. Well, your custom watch list should have, the Sonar should be reading most markets already. So, yeah. Too glad I cashed in on that Black Friday deal when I did. That's right. Black Friday deal was awesome. Black Friday deal was amazing. What a great deal. If you very lucky for those who got it. It moves the same way as Bitcoin, but it costs about $500 USD right now. Yeah, so it costs $500 USD because it's not Bitcoin. It's not Bitcoin. Bitcoin is something more than just a cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is like a religion to so many people. Bitcoin is like a religion. Bitcoin is something that goes far deeper than just a financial asset. That's why, it's been like the fastest growing brand, you could say, of the last decade, Bitcoin, really. So, yeah, so much more than that. with NFP on Friday, you change your routine. Nope. I don't really trade Fridays much anyway. So if that's Friday US, I don't trade a huge amount on Fridays anyway, to be honest. Usually like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that's when I'm getting the trades going. Hopefully I've made my 3.5% or 5% by then, and I'm done for the week anyway. And then I'm just like, yeah, no more trading. So once I make my profit targets for the week in terms of, pretty much enough for the weekly quests, then I will be done. What's trade guide telling me here? Oh, I got an entry here. Very interesting. Must be a glitch. Bitcoin is the father of all the coins. Yeah, Bitcoin's like... Bitcoin's the biggest. Bitcoin's the most liquid. Yeah, what the hell, Trade Guard? I know, right? What's Trade Guard's problem with me? It just freaking lost me all my weekly bloody quest stuff. Should fix, I think. I don't know what the problem is. No idea. Yeah, that usually, like, Bitcoin could be considered almost like an index for crypto, to be honest. Usually the way Bitcoin moves, the rest of crypto moves. Yeah, this is true. CMDR. Yeah, I've got no idea what this is. Oh, I think just commission came out. That's why it dropped me below the 3.5%. Not sure what this is. I think this is just a error or something. Don't know. See what happens here. But yeah, Trade Guard's got beef. Trade Guard's not happy with me. Let's just refresh it and see what happens. What's the MDR question mark, Euless? Alright, I'll probably sign off soon, to be honest, guys. Get any final questions in for me now. Get any final questions in. It's been a really fun stream. Thanks, everyone, for joining. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, get any final questions you have for me in. I'll answer them. And then I'll probably sign off for the evening. Ooh. Oh, Command R. Oh, Control R. Yeah. I'm on a Windows machine, man. So I'm like, Command R. What are you talking about? Any chance you guys will have an app? Certainly. We will definitely want an app. We would love an app. We would love an app, but the app is going to be based on whatever we've built on the desktop side as well, right? So
we need to build out all the features that we want to have first. Then we can migrate that all into an app, and it'll be a really great trading experience on the app as well. So we definitely want an app. For sure we want an app. Everyone wants an app. But yeah, we do want an app. I think you're Damien Simmons Bookings. I think you're Damien. So yeah, for sure, definitely. All right, cool. Thank you, Benno, for joining. I appreciate it. Brian, the beard, love it. Love you too, Brian. Thank you for joining, buddy. Appreciate it. Alrighty, guys, don't forget, subscribe, like, and hit the bell notification for me, please. Also, check out our Instagram as well. I post some content on Instagram that is kind of like Instagram exclusive content too. So some cool educational stuff there as well. And also watch out, Fridays I'll be posting a new video as well. So yeah, if you don't want to miss that, just make sure you're subscribed and all those good things. But either way, I'll talk to you guys in the chats. Hope you have a great ending to your week. Hopefully you get some profit, fill up that XP, and yeah, get it done. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you.